Welcome in today. We're going to be reviewing Manor Lords and the early access mods that are available to you right now, the viewer. And hopefully this can help give you an idea of what kinds of things to expect from those various mods that are available to you right now. Now this is the beta version of the game. You have to get the early access key from the dev himself in his blog to access this version until it's fully on release for everyone. Now, this is really important that you make sure that you get the versions of the mods that are updated to this beta version, as the versions before it will not work. Now, there are a few various changes that are available to you, the player. I think one of the main ones we'll showcase right away is the ability to get your perks enabled, and it really benefits when you look at all the changes that they've added, like the terrain shifts with the different maps, the new resources such as stone, extra stone, mushrooms. It's all good stuff that they're changing and shifting here, and I'm really happy to see it. Now, one of the biggest things you're going to notice right off the bat is the ability to change your mercenaries a little bit more. So there's more mercenary types in one of the mods that give you access to various regiments and bands of troops. And this is something I really like because it helps give flavor to my run, even though it's a very minor change. Now, you can see in my villages there's not too much going on. We don't have a lot of raider activity. The map's pretty clear right now, but if we look in here, you can see there's various different stages of cost and various quality of troop that you can order and gain access to if you so desire. And this is something I really enjoy, since it's realistic. It's not like you'd be limited to peasantry and mercenaries if you really had a run like this. So it really gives you that extra step of realism to feel like you control your manners. Now, alongside this, there's the perk system. This has been developed and changed this beta. We're not really sure exactly what's going to happen with all the rest of this until it's fully shifted over to the main patch. But right now I use this mod to help gain all the perks, and so I don't have to worry about stressing about what's broken, what's frustrating to play with, what's not frustrating to play with. I mean, I'd rather just jump into the experience and experiment with what I find interesting. And if it's overpowered later in the cycle of the game's life, I'll quit doing something like this and we'll just uninstall. But the main thing to remember is so many of these features are new that we didn't even know about, that the modders are going to have to catch up in short time and figure out how to adjust these systems themselves too. So just give it time, and I'm sure we'll see more mods populate the space of Manor Lords. Right now there's also a mod to increase your army size. Your standing army is typically a fixed amount, but with this mod you can actually open that up and have a bigger standing force than vanilla regularly gives you. Another aspect of this is the retinue system. So typically you're only able to build one retinue tower, and there's a mod that actually allows you to build multiple. That's useful in conjunction with the raiders, as the system to increase difficulty right now is increasing the raiders' output of units and the quality of those units. Now, it correlates with the year that you're playing and how much regional wealth you have. So I haven't developed fully. I think I have royal tax turned off on this run just for testing purposes, and I'm not sure if that messes with it in a slight way or whatnot. But I just haven't had a huge raider problem this run through. So I'm hoping in the future that they can work on that, and work on implementing a better way to increase the difficulty for the warring side of things. But I think that'll come with the city wall updates and, of course, the AI companions being improved upon. As right now they're pretty passive. But here's a showcase of the retinue towers you can actually field for, and it doesn't cap you out. And then if you count those up, that's a grand total of 60 retinue men of arms in each region that you have a manor. So you could really grow your men of arm presence if you'd like to do that. And again, don't forget the unit cap increase. You can basically field these unit cards as wide as your screen will go, but just be warned that it does break the UI if you expand past where the game wants you to expand, as it's so new and adapting that you just have to be aware of those little weird things and side effects of these mods. But they're just minor problems. There's nothing really game breaking about the run I'm doing. I've actually been pretty impressed with the stability of Manor Lords in the state it's in currently. So just hoping to see more improvements as time goes on. And right now I'm pretty happy with how the towns are looking. The building adjustments that they've had and the building redesigns that they've had for family assignments and such have been great improvements. And I'm really excited to see what new tech and aspects of medieval life they field into their game, as it's one of the best city builders I've experienced as a whole. I appreciate you guys being here, and I really hope that you could at least get some helpful information out of this video. I know it's not the most in-depth guide, but until the modding scene for this game improves, we're not really going to see those kinds of things. But many people don't even know you can mod it right now, so hopefully this opens up the door of opportunity for you to enjoy the current state it's in. I hope you take care. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you can. Thank you.